Likely to do. Pinochet can challenge that again.
Hello, I'm Charlotte from London on Late Lunch tonight. Jack Davenport, Paul Whitehouse and Charlie Higson. Cue titles, Ian.
This way. In your... That's towards the camera. That's dangerous. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hello. Hello. Oh, hang on a second. You bumped me. Hello. Wasn't supposed to be an item about Dodgem racing. Supposed to be
Hello there, I'm Mel.
Hello, and Mel's bad at driving.
Welcome to Late Lunch, the roasty, toasty winter warmer of a show that puts a rosy red glow on your cheeks and a tingle in your toes.
Now, for gifts of this week, we seem a touch edgy, but my colleague and I are soon to undergo a most arduous and terrifying ordeal. Consistently tepid, Dan. We're doing our driving theory test. Yep.
We are nervous. We're also quietly quite confident because we've been studying the automotive Bible, the Highway Code.
Absolutely, and to prove it, I'm going to ask you, Mel, a question, OK?
Here's the Highway Code, Dom.
There it is. OK, I'm going to read it because it's acting this, OK?
Act away.
Good. You see an ice cream van careering towards you. What do you do?
Oh, hang on. So swerve in front of it, forcing it to stop, get out of the car and order a lolly gobble chop one.
Is the correct answer.
Good.
But you could have also ordered a funny feet if you'd wanted.
Okey-dokey.
That's also
Can I
in
have
the
the
highway.
books,
Yes,
Susie?
you can, love.
Cheers.
Do the grabbing motion.
OK, grab it.
There you go.
OK. Right, question for you, Susie, my love. Here we go. You're driving along the motorway at 60 miles an hour behind an articulated lorry, but your visibility is impaired by fog. What do you do?
I do know this one. I think you speed up, you do something like that, then you... There's fog?
Yep, there's
I
fog.
extinguish my incense burner, I get myself out of my yogic position and I stop that yogic flying.
Absolutely great.
It's all in the highway code.
OK, there's nothing to worry about. I already feel a lot more positive about that test.
I wouldn't if I were you, because you managed to actually go into a camera.
I know that.
Now, in fact, I feel so confident now, so bursting full of confidence. I can't wait to choose a smart new runaround, so I bought in 3 top-of-the-range models to test drive tonight.
Model number 1, Jack Davenport, is a sporty little number. He can perform a variety of high-speed manoeuvres, has absolutely no spare tyre. And I'll be finding out how he handles later when I take him for a spin around the kitchen.
Model number 2, Charlie Higson, is beautifully upholstered. He's got an awful lot of poke under his bonnet, which is one of the aspects I'll be checking out when I road test him later.
Model number 3, Paul Whitehouse, is the drive of a lifetime. He can do 0 to 60 gags in under a minute and has had only one careful lady owner. And it's promised that he'll take us for a ride later in the show.
That is a top lineup. And with tonight's model, guess we say they're
driving us wild. We don't want to road hog our guests. So if you'd like to call and ask Paul and Charlie what they'll mostly be wearing this year, or Jack, if he has a girl in every Davenport, then call these numbers now.
Now, today's band pays tribute to a Jack we wouldn't mind having in our cars, or anywhere for that matter. They're 4 clapped-out old bangers who need an awful lot of work on their big ends. I should know, I service them regularly. Please welcome Steve, I pave the way for men wearing mascara McEwen. Matt, Dylan, repetitive strain injury Howe. And Dan, it's Davenport's head!
Yeah, man. Good call. Now, when today's chef auditioned for the TV series This Life, he had 20 minutes to convince the director he was in love with co-star Daniela Nardini. He's only got 12 minutes with me, but I hope it's going to be the real thing. Please welcome Jack Davenport! Jack Davenport.
Hello.
It's you!
It is me.
It's you in the flesh.
Me in the flesh, very purple.
Yeah, very good.
Very tan.
Lovely.
Thank
good.
you.
Now, what are you cooking for us today?
Chicken burritos.
Today, ladies and gents, we are having chicken burritos. That's hen at work. Sorry. Now, Jack, lovely to see you. What are the ingredients that we're going to be using for the chicken burritos?
Bit of minced chicken.
Lovely.
Can't use beef, politically incorrect.
OK.
Tomato, spices already mixed because it's easier. Burritos ready-made because it's easier.
Lovely.
Tomato, lettuce, cheese and avocado.
All right, Jack, do you want to get going?
I will get going.
And I'm going to pester you
pester away.
As you do. Jack Davenport sounds like a baddie in a costume drama.
It does, doesn't it?
Jack
Or a
Davenport.
hero in a Gilbert and Sullivan opera.
Oh, you're very good.
Oh, yes.
She spied him across the assembly rooms, dancing a quadrille. His name was Jack Davenport. Or something like that, anyway. How often do you cook, Jack?
Very, very rarely, as may be obvious already.
Really?
The nervous way I'm reacting to the pan. The hissing, is that right?
No, it's absolutely brilliant.
Good.
That means it's cooking.
Good.
Good call.
Tomatoes.
Have you got your driving licence?
I have got my driving licence. I only got it when I was about 21, though.
Only when you're 21, though. I'm 30, for Pete's sake.
I know, but blokes try and get it when they're 17 in one day and always fail for that very reason, because everyone thinks they're a boy racer.
Oh, yeah, apparently if you're a boy and you take your test at 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, you're bound to fail.
My hands are far too greasy to... Can you open that for me?
Yes, of course, darling.
Thank you very much.
Shall I just okay.
Yeah, tear and pour.
Yep. Shall I pour this in?
Go for it.
So how many times did you take your test before you...
Only once, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I passed first time.
And you didn't have to do the theory test
I
or
didn't,
anything.
but I thought... that's why I took it when I did, because it was about a month after that they changed it all.
Oh, test me, mate, test me. Come on, theory. Come
Theory, hang on a second. I think I've got a bit of theory.
Come on.
Yeah.
Quickly, Jack.
Come on,
Jack.
then.
Test me.
Icy roads...
I see a road?
Icy
roads.
Icy roads.
Yep. Icy roads,
are
yeah.
often more slippery.
Watch out for this, darling.
I know,
It's
it
slippery
does
as well.
move, doesn't it?
It's on wheels. Carry on.
Dear. Icy roads are often more slippery, A, in early spring.
Yep.
B, after it has been freezing for quite some time.
Yeah.
C, in the north.
Yep.
Or D, as it starts to thaw.
Oh. C, in the north. No.
That would be the obvious answer.
As it starts to thaw.
You're right, you're going to pass.
Cheers, mate.
She is going to pass. That's good.
You
I'll
scared, darling.
stare.
So, now that you've got your tests and everything,
Yeah.
you're licensed up, as it were.
I'm licensed up.
What car do you drive?
I drive an MG. Girls' car.
My initials are MG, Jack.
Are they?
You can
I'll
drive
take for a
me
spin
anytime.
anytime you like.
Groovy. God. Yes,
It's doing
Jack.
very well.
Wanted to
Yes.
ask you, while we're just stirring this, we'll take it in turns.
Yeah, we shall,
It's a
actually.
lovely
I think.
thing.
You have a better wrist action than I
Okay,
have.
cheers, mate. When you auditioned for This Life, as I said before,
Yes.
you had to convince the director that there was a lot of electricity between you and Nardini.
Well, we just never met, so...
So what did you do to sort of create
Just
the...
tried to have a chat of some kind, but you're both absolutely terrified, so conversation isn't of the greatest level, but we just sat there and talked for about 20 minutes and then conned them royally for the next hour or so and then got the job.
Oh, we conned them royally,
Conned them.
right.
The acting term.
Conned them royally, OK. Do you still hang out with the cast?
I do.
You're all mates.
Well, Andy Lincoln, who was Eggy's my best friend. In fact, he's watching this now and hoping I'm going to mess this up. All right, Andy, how are you, mate? and all the others in Highgate who are hoping I'm going to make a mess of this.
I saw Daniela Nardini in the buff.
Did you?
Yeah, at my gym.
At your gym?
And I was in the buff as well, so it was really embarrassing.
That's quite a good bonding moment,
I looked down, doll. I mean, far down. I looked at my feet. Anyway, crashing right on. As we've been saying, I am taking the driving test soon, and apparently Sue's in the audience with my driving instructor.
Indeed I am. And he's here to my right. Hello, this is Tom. How you doing, Tom?
I'm fine, thanks.
And I should genuinely point out, this really is Mel's current driving instructor. I say current because she gets through approximately 20 a month. Can you take the heat, Tom? Do you have what it requires to be Mel's driving instructor?
Nerves are still, yeah, she's fine.
How good is she?
Yeah, she's really, really good. No. No, the ability's definitely there.
Yeah, but the actual practical application isn't. So that's...
When the car's stationary, she's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I've always found the steering with that. Does she do this thing where she's driving? Will you hold that a second?
Sure.
This is Mel driving. Not she hasn't driven because she can't. She obviously isn't qualified. I've never been in a car. She goes, no! Like this, and the whole steering wheel just goes like that, and she veers either frantically to the right or to the left. Does she do that?
Well, she's normally on the pavement when we drive, so...
Yeah, that's good. You must learn that. I know something about Mel that you don't know, which is Mel is so confident about her theory test, she's moved it from next Thursday to January the 11th. Now, just to explain what this is. This is a multiple choice 35-question exam, which she feels she's not ready to take. She's not ready to deal with those questions. What do you think about that? Do you think she's chickened out?
No, I think she's just pacing herself there. She knows
No,
what
she's
doing.
waiting to see if I fail. That's because I've got to do mine on Saturday. And so far, I haven't got any questions right. Tom, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you your health. Which might not be the best thing considering you're teaching Mel to drive. Have you taught any celebrities to drive?
I taught the other Mel on Channel 4, Mel Sykes as well.
Melanie Sykes?
Yeah.
Did she pass first time?
First time pass, yeah.
Good Lord, Tom, you've got a record, and Mel will break that record. She will. What are her manoeuvres like?
Yeah, very good, very steady and very controlled. She observes. Yeah, she's fine. She knows
She
exactly
observes.
what she's doing. Yeah, all joking aside, she knows what she's doing.
Tom thinks
Tom,
you're...
good wink.
Tom. Yeah. He has. He's a bit of a driving road. I'm going to move on. Tom, thanks so much for coming in today. I'm going to do my normal thing, which is scurrying around looking for people's lunches. And it's good because this gives Phil the chance in the show he needs to stare at my buttocks. Now, I'm just going to ask you, can I budge up there and ask you your name?
Me, I'm Nikki.
Me, yeah. Hello, Nikki. And what's your name?
Marianne.
Hi. And Nikki, you've got a bit of a driving anecdote for us, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, just after my driving test, we were going out with some friends and I went the wrong way round a roundabout. And then just after that, I was so flustered, I went the wrong way round a dual carriageway.
It's quite easy to tell when you're going the wrong way down a dual carriageway, isn't it? Now, when you say you went the wrong way, what actually happens? You approached the roundabout, someone said turn right, so you did.
Yeah, they said go right, and I didn't realise it was a roundabout, so I just went right.
Hence the term round. As in roundaways, not directly to it. So have you got better, do you think, since then?
Oh, much better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm quite rubbish, basically. Can I just say hello to my driving instructor, John, who might be watching. Nerves of steel, white knuckles. At least I think there is knuckles. I'm going to do is say thank you to all because we've run out of time. Can't check any more lunches, but cheers for being in the audience today. Now, Mel, back to revision for your driving test, which you're taking on January the 11th, not this week, because you're a chicken. Don't forget the 3 golden rules before moving off. OK, you've got to mirror, signal, manoeuvre.
Yes, Sue. Mirror, signal, manoeuvre. I'm so sorry about that. Oh dear, Jack, your girlfriend's in the dressing room and everything.
Just
Sorry.
effigies. She's not
Beautiful. Now, so we've done this sort of...
done that bit, meaty thing.
Yep, sludge. Good.
It looks
No.
a lot better than I thought it would, actually.
No, it's groovy. Looking very good. What are we doing now?
Guacamole. Bit of guacamole put in the burrito. So, you've got this thing.
Yep.
I've never used this before. It's quite exciting.
It's a blender.
It's a blender.
Yep.
Hand blender.
Yep.
Bit of avocado. Perhaps that's too much.
No, that's groovy.
Who cares?
That's fine.
Bit of lime.
Well done, laddie.
Bit of lime. Bit of chilli.
OK, superb.
And
Haven't you just been in a film with Gwyneth Paltrow?
I have indeed.
What was that like?
It was really good fun. It was just very strange because when you have to act with her, and Matt Damon was in it as well, and if you act in public, it's like acting with the Beatles. So there's like 2,000 people who turn out every time, and you can't hear yourself think rather, and they're all just sort of scream and shout. There you go.
Hey!
Look at
It's
that.
our first blender moment of this series.
Nice to have a big electrical appliance in my hand at this point.
Very good. Sorted.
Oh, it does vibrate very nicely.
I think that's
now
fine,
that
darling.
looks good.
Well done, my love.
I have to say.
Very good. Well, yes,
Very
good.
nice.
Yes, good.
Very
No applause,
nice.
but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's fine. Now, you've recently been in Italy, obviously.
I have been in Italy.
Was that for the Gwyneth?
That was for the Gwyneth
Project.
The Gwyneth project.
She's
yes.
lovely.
She's very,
Sorry, Matt.
She was.
Got
Have we got your lippy on there?
Yeah, a little bit of lippy on there. There you go, that's fine. But
Okay.
she's lovely.
She is very nice. She was very ill when she came on this programme, wasn't she?
She had flu, mate.
She did have flu.
Yeah, but she cooked up a nice little lemon.
Some kind of hot toddy. That was very unambitious, I thought.
Yeah,
but
she did. OK, now, groovy. Please, thanks very much, by the way,
That's
Jack.
all right.
Cheers, Dolly.
It was a stretch.
Are you all right with this fire, by the way? Because you've recently cheated death.
I have.
With
I have.
fire.
With fire. In fact, if you turn it down a little, that would be nice.
What happened?
My stereo caught fire in the middle of the night, and.
What were you playing on it? Chicory Tip?
No, probably something like Judas Priest, something like
Judas...
that. That'll do it. That will do it.
Hello. That's bound to set fire to
It will do. It will do. And it sort of smouldered for about 2.5 hours, and.
Did you not notice it smouldering?
Not at all, not at all. In fact, my girlfriend just needed to have a pee in the middle of the night, and if it wasn't for weak female bladders, I'd probably be dead.
Thank goodness for your girlfriend's pee-pee.
I know. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That is beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
You've got to put those in the grill now,
Oh, I do actually have to put these in the
Put
grill.
the
That's very true.
burritos.
So you get your burritos, put them on there.
I like that burritos. Put
Burritos, like that.
Put your burritos in the oven,
Put
man.
them under the grill and leave until they look like they're going to burn.
Supreme. Jack, you're beautiful. Join us after the break, please, why don't you, when comedy gods Paul Whitehouse and Charlie Higson will be reversing into the studio and parallel parking. See you in a 3-point turn. Welcome back to Late Lunch, the show that changes your evening up a gear and takes you for a ride along the entertainment highway.
That's right. Surely the unfeasibly fantastic Paul Whitehouse and Charlie Higson will be here to eat Jack Davenport's burritos. But first, it's time to sit in the dentist's chair of news, brush the teeth of topical affairs, and extract a current molar.
After denying that he uses... Oh, sorry, we're into a joke. After denying that...
It's such a shock to Mel.
After denying that he uses his
Joke's
position in the Commons...
Pressure's on, Mel. Be funny.
For personal gain, it's been revealed that millionaire MP Geoffrey Robinson is listed, albeit inadvertently, in the Yellow Pages under political consultants.
That doesn't appear outside of it, but there you go. Political consultants, but then again, lots of MPs appear in Yellow Pages. You'll find Tony Blair under cheese suppliers, Ian Paisley under loudspeakers, and Ron Davis appears in unprecedented 3 categories: cruises, solicitors, and outdoor pursuits.
The latest EastEnders rumour is that Grant Mitchell is to be outed as gay, but we can exclusively reveal other bizarre plots include Wellard is exposed as a cat,
Ricky is to be the new poet laureate,
and most ridiculous of all, Pauline Fowler's going to smile.
never in a million years. Now, Mel, I'd like to test your stopping distances now, if I may.
Alrighty.
Turn. I'm going to put my boot firmly up your Samantha and see how long it takes for you to stop on the slippery studio floor.
Hang on, no, wait. Is it wet conditions, foggy or good?
It's a slippery studio floor. I can't
come
point you to a road.
Come on.
Go on with you, woman.
There you go. Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Had a nice break.
Very nice break.
Have you been busy?
Extra strong mint.
Good.
Very lovely.
Man, right, this is going very well. Excellent. Should we take the
We should take them out now.
the jobbies out of the oven?
Very nice glove.
Superb. Now, didn't you once meet Lord Olivier?
I did meet Lord Olivier in my garden.
When was that?
I was about 4. Now, my dad started a party in Equity, and lots of people came around there. I didn't know any of them were.
Equity being the Actors Union?
Actors Union, a proud institution. There were people like Laurence Olivier, Joan Plowright and Ralph Richardson, and I gave out the twiglets.
You gave him a twiglet?
Yes.
Did he go, thank you, my darling?
He did.
For the a Twiggy. Did he do that at all? Maybe not.
Probably, and then after realised I'd sucked the twiglet just before I'd given it to him as well, because that's what you do when you're small with a twiglet.
Oh, bless.
So, anyway.
Did he appear very big to you as a 3-year-old? Quite an imposing figure?
He was quite imposing. Very big collars, as I remember. It was about 78, so that would make sense, really, wouldn't it?
Yes. Agreeing with everything you say.
Do that. I'm actually very preoccupied. So brown sludge.
OK, lovely.
Then green sludge.
I'm going to say 2 words to you now, with a
What?
question mark at the end. Friends, Ally McBeal.
Friends.
Good.
Obvious.
Good.
Very, very obvious choice.
Why?
It's funny. They're all really very good together as well. I do like it for that. I just like the way that they've kind of developed if one of them's got a gag, the others just sit back.
I like the stuff in their flat. I like their crockery. I like their glasses. I
And
like
the
all
girls'
that.
flat, yeah, the guys' flat though is a bit.
Yeah,
and
no,
that
not so
table
good.
football scenario, never enjoyed that much. So green sludge.
Green's going on the brown.
Green's going on the brown. It looks better actually before you finish it off because it's like a bit
So
like
this
paint.
is Charlie's. This is Paul's.
This is Charlie. This is Paul's. God help them.
Are you
Then
a big fan of the Far Show?
I'm a very big fan of the Far Show, but I wouldn't.
Aren't we all?
I wouldn't. Before we started, I was going to throw a few of their catchphrases at them and realise what git I would have looked if I'd done that. So
Oh,
then
no,
so
what,
I
like?
shut up. I'm not going to do it now. Certainly not going to do it now.
I dare you to do a
no,
catchphrase
double
at
dare,
them.
double dare.
Double dare, go on.
No.
Oh, OK.
No. OK, hang on. What do we do? Tomatoes now?
Yes. You're very neat, Jack.
It's got to be neat, because if it's not neat, and quite underfilled, then it just all squirts out the end when you
You're
eat it.
so right. Are you going to roll the burritos?
I certainly am. I certainly am.
You're beautiful.
I've got all these things here that I never normally use, but I feel I should now.
Fresh
'cause
cream,
just
bit of
'cause
salad,
the-
tomatoes and cheese.
Fresh
Lovely.
cream. It's like TGI Fridays. If I ever run out of work, that's what I'll do.
OK. Now, Jack, that does look pretty ruddy delicious. Please join us again, won't you, later, for our fabulous food-related game, Formula Bun Racing. Now, while we tuck in around the table, we'd like you to tuck into one of the audience's lunches, Jack.
Fine.
Anyone take your fancy?
Somewhere over there, I think, would be
Who's it
very
going to be?
nice.
Is it a gent? Is it a lady?
It's
Who
a
is it?
lady.
It's a lady.
It's a lady. She's a couple of rows up and I think she's wearing a fleece.
Lady in fleece.
Marvellous.
Where is she? Oh, I've got her.
There
Yep.
she is. She's over there.
Fleecy lady, you're going to be lunching with Jack.
What have you got?
Fleece.
No, what are you eating?
Fleece.
Oh, it looks like a burrito. Oh, no.
It's a bit of bread, apparently.
Oh, good. Marvellous.
Thanks so much
That's
for
all
cooking,
right.
Jack.
Thank you very
So,
much.
band, are you hungry? Yes. Audience, would you be hungry? Yes. Jack Davenport, are you hungry?
Extremely.
Then let's eat a late lunch.
Now, our guests here in the late lunch studio at this hour, with their reputations absolutely flaming right. Please welcome the constantly brilliant Paul Whitehouse and Charlie Higson. Would you mind swapping for a little thing we're doing later on?
Sorry, Charlie, here you go.
Can I just say?
They spent about 10 minutes back there telling us exactly where we had to sit.
Have we got
And
it
then
wrong?
I come in and just demand you
Christ.
swap at the last second.
Hello.
Hello. Now,
Hello.
can I just say, Jack didn't want to do a catchphrase. I ploughed in, slightly shamed myself.
I think Jack was right.
Yes, I know. He did err on the side
We're
of
going to
caution.
stop doing them and all.
Yeah, well, now I've done it for you now. Now, you've immediately seen that I'm doing my driving theory test this Saturday.
Yes,
Will you
yes,
ask me a
yes.
question?
Yes, I have a question for you.
OK.
You,
Yes.
you
Yes.
are approaching a junction
Yes.
and wish to turn right into it. The first action you should take is to A, give a slowing down signal. B, brake. C, check the mirrors. Or D, indicate right.
C.
She's right. She's got it. She passed.
Hey!
Brilliant.
Hey! Well, that's
Now,
one
you want to be
night.
careful because I'm in my off-duty copper gear tonight.
It's very PC, isn't it?
Are we supposed to eat this?
Yeah. You're taking
Okay.
such trouble, you know, making it, I think we should
Well
say.
done, Jack. What's the difference between a burrito and a fajita?
Is this a joke or is this
No,
a serious
I
question?
want to know.
I was being punchline there.
Is fajitas more crispy?
It's a flaming fajita. The fajita comes in a plate and it's sort of spitting.
Sizzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sizzle.
Is that
Is that
right?
it then?
Yeah, man. We're eating burritos.
Is this right?
Yeah, I think a squeezer. Yeah, I've never done that before. Can I just say, when did you two pass your driving? I mean, did you pass the first time, rather? I mean, was it an easy thing?
No, we're sort of honorary people like you, women.
I passed first time, thank you.
Oh, sorry, yeah, but not until you were about 40.
No,
you know,
I was
mean,
35 or something.
they are, see?
So did you take it at all at 17? You thought, no, I can't be bothered. Let the people pick me up.
No, I couldn't be bothered.
No, I never
No?
did. So
And when did you take yours? 25. First
Second-
time again.
second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
See, for me, 3 times at 17, 20. Well,
yeah.
let's say 25 now, and you know, just about to take it again. So, what
25
are you
times.
laughing at?
I say,
Yeah.
look at this picture on the front here. If that's not indicative of the dumbing down of this country. Look at that, look.
Hello, I'm sitting right theory test. It's a very, very strange. What cars do you drive? Do you both have your own cars then?
Yeah.
That's a silly question. Do you both have your own cars? Now you're grown up.
I've got an Audi,
Very reliable.
so they tell me.
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you drive?
I've got a Saab. I'm trying to buy... I really want to buy a Chrysler Voyager because I've got a very big family now, but my wife thinks it's too poncy, so...
They're like minibuses, aren't they, those things?
People movers.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of people to move, so...
How many kids have you got?
People on move, places to
3.
go.
3 kids.
But you
That's
see,
not
these
that many,
days...
is it?
Yeah, but these days they've all got to be in these huge car seats, which when we were young, we didn't have... You put about 20 people in one car. You get arrested for that now.
Exactly. And you've got a small
By
baby
me,
as well now.
even though I'm off duty.
And what advice do you reckon Swiss Tony would give to someone buying a car?
He'd probably say something funny, but I can't think now.
Maybe it would be a bit to do with sex as well.
I don't work very well without a script.
Okay.
See, all the jokes in the Swiss Tony are written by Bob Mortimer.
Oh, if he was
Or
here,
me.
you see, he could have just fed.
No, Bob.
I just do the
Is
stuff
that a
about
wig,
having
a
a nervous
Swiss Tony?
breakdown.
It's a wig. You put a... Yeah.
No, I specially grow my hair long and grey just for those parts.
Each day it's grown
And then you
to that
retract
length.
it again, don't you, magically?
Yeah, I
And
pull
then
it
you
back
move
in
on to
like
the
those
next
dolls you can get. I wind it back
at the
in.
back. Yeah. I want to talk about your Christmas video, which is it already
Hey,
released?
this is good.
It's darn good, this burrito.
Very good.
What can we expect? Sorry, chicken lodged
no,
down the
see,
esophagus.
that's
there.
the hazard
Our
of your
video,
programme,
it's the
isn't it?
video of the live show that we did earlier in the year. the
Yes.
Hammersmith
Your promotional
Apollo.
hat firmly wedged
Yes.
on the paper.
Well, you
Good.
seem to be choking to death.
I
You
tried
thought
to
I'd
stop
take
it.
over.
I tried to stop it and change the subject.
You
I'm
don't
doing
want
it
to
again
talk
now.
Terrible
look.
at plugging things. I'm trying to plug it here. Give me a
Plug
second.
away.
Let the man
It's
plug.
very, very funny and over an hour of jokes.
Hilarious laughter.
Yeah, no, we did something like 40 characters or something an hour, and it is a faithful record of the show, which surprisingly went down very well.
Right. That's an excellent thing. But you're also doing
Unlike this. No, I'm
This
joking.
is lovely.
It's very nice.
Very good.
It's very good.
You're also doing a Ted and Ralph special, aren't you? More
Yeah.
promotion, Paul. Come on, more
Yeah,
promotion.
sorry, yes, we have.
Go
We've
for
just
it.
done an hour-long Ted and Ralph thing, which we've stretched out to its very limits.
It's like a little film.
Yeah, we put a bit of Elgar on it to make us seem clever.
Ah, I see. A little bit of
it's
romance
very-
in the air.
It's funny, sad, poignant, touching.
Do they get it together? Oh, you can't say, I suppose, can you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, the last
do they
half
have
hour is
full-on
an extended-
penetrative? Well, what do you
Homosexual
reckon?
sex? No.
No.
They never could. I mean, that's the whole point of the relationship. Is it never will progress any further than it does, and that's why the tension is there.
You need that, you see. You need because,
love
Ralph
Ted and
always sort of very resistant. No, Ted, sorry, very resistant. Ralph,
Yeah.
slightly. Ralph, you feel will sort of say something. And
I
will
think
eventually
he
say,
could go
you
and
know.
buy some KY and use it, couldn't he?
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Now I want to move from that thing, which I'm not going to reiterate.
Okay.
Stop it, Steve. To Welsh opera, a seamless link. Now, your mum was sung in the Welsh opera. Is that true, Paul?
She did. She did one role for the Welsh National Opera. One like major role.
What was it? Can you remember?
Abigail, and I don't know what that
That
is
famous
from.
role,
What's it from?
Abigail.
In an opera? Abigail's Party,
Used
maybe,
to.
the operatic version.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it
Would
was
you
from.
like a gin and
It's very-
tonic silk, but put some beans in it? No, I don't think.
Demis
that.
Rousop's nearly classical.
No. Did you sort of inherit the singing glands, as 'twere?
You and your glands.
Glands with a D.
Right.
I've heard his gland singing. It's not the pretty sight.
You've heard my grand singing. Well, I like to sing, but not. I'm not in that league really.
In the shower, in the bath, or
Yeah, all that sort
or
of
on
thing.
public
And down-
television.
You're a very good
Down the
singer.
pub, you know. I'll
I bet
go
he's
on,
a
do
good
a bit
singer, actually.
now.
Come on,
Go on, do
please
some.
sing. Give us just a few notes.
Oh, go on, you're great. You'd love to sing, wouldn't you?
No.
Okay.
You're not a
See,
singer then,
I'm not gonna do
Charlie.
any jokes, and he's not going to sing.
So you're not talking about singing voice.
I'm a terrible singer, but funnily enough,
But look-
spent 6 years as a pop singer
Go on,
That's
Charlie.
true.
in
Sing
the
up
early
for us
80s.
now, come
and
on.
I'm useless, you see.
Your name was Switch.
But he, a great singer, will not sing.
You were into indie music, basically, weren't you?
Switch.
Yeah, indie.
Yeah.
Switch. For years we called him bloody Switch. We went along with it, and then we all realised I nearly swore then. Sod that, we'll call him Charlie.
I'm so glad you didn't swear then. So it was called Switch, and you basically did you play an instrument?
I sang.
You sang. You were the lead singer. You
Yeah,
were the
that's what
frontman.
singers do.
Okay, I see.
You made that name up on
Just
the
readjust
train,
my brain.
didn't you?
To
You
make
made it
myself
up.
more interesting.
Why did you quit then?
Because I can't sing.
It's true.
6 years, and eventually everyone said, you know...
Give it up.
Come on.
No,
I
You want to go into decorating, mate?
Well, me and the bass player, we started doing a bit of decorating in between touring to make a bit of extra money,
Yeah.
and we thought, hang about, we could make a lot more money if we gave up the pop
Decorating.
side and just did
Did you
decorating.
get more women as well, decorating?
Yeah, we had a lot of
Did you
groovers.
did you get loads of
To do
women
what?
decorating?
Yes.
Did you have the Brian the Builder's bottom with the sort of trousers midway?
No, we were like the ones in the Pepsi.
Rafters.
Is it Pepsi or Coke advert?
Oh, right,
No,
I
it's
see.
10:30.
No.
Yeah, we really were. Yeah. I was younger then.
Did you say, oh, gorgeous, every time you saw...
Oh, darling.
Oh, darling.
No, but mate of ours
Oh,
did used to
sex
see
doll.
naked women everywhere, didn't he, showing out to him. Nobody else could see it. She was out there again this morning. She was. We'd all have it. No. She was there this morning showing out to me. Kits off, the lot. Never.
Never.
We never saw it.
Because you were a plasterer as well. You say you both done, you know, bits and bobs of decorating.
Yeah.
You were
Oh, yeah.
trained plasterer.
Well, I was trained. I worked with a mate of mine for
The very same mate
four
who
and a
saw
half
the naked
years.
women.
The same bloke, yeah, the naked woman fantasist.
Who kept seeing her
Yeah.
and not really there. So it's
So
something...
it was his life, you know, and it worked for him.
But that's how you met Harry Enfield, isn't that right? Sort of through the plastering kind of...
No.
malarkey? I tested you there, and you came up trumps.
Well, it's some bloody testing, if that's what you want.
No!
Paul and I met in 1977 at university in Norwich, and one of our best friends there was an old family friend of Harry's. We met him there as well.
And he slightly overstayed his welcome, I hear,
He
in
came
your
round-
house.
round to my house, yeah. Can I sleep on your floor? Like that.
Yeah.
Because he'd been kicked out of his squat. Squat.
In 1977, this was. He was in
Yeah.
a squat, right?
No, this was about
More like
1979, 80, yeah.
Harry was
And,
a milkman at the time.
He was milkman, yeah.
And how long did you expect him to stay when he said that?
Well, a couple of days.
And
you
how long
know.
did he stay for?
He was there for about 4 weeks, and then he moved next to you.
Yeah,
didn't
we
he?
got a squat together,
Yeah,
me and Harry.
yeah.
You've got a squat.
He just fought with a squat.
Posh decorator, then I became a posh squatter.
And I want to talk about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, your film show on Channel 4.
Yeah, well, it was really good fun to do, and I think a lot of people said to me they really liked the mix of it, and I think we got quite a good show.
A lot?
Yeah.
Which is why Channel 4 told me today they're going to exit.
No.
Did they?
Yeah.
We laughed, though. We
no,
laughed. We're sort of funny.
they're so
Well, I
stuff,
won't
we do.
swear, but Sodom.
But there's so few terrestrial shows on about film now. I mean, you know,
There's even less now.
One less, thank
one
God.
less.
Just
Oh,
what
well.
the world needs, another film show.
We'll draw a veil over Channel 4's commissioning policy. But I want to ask you what your favourite film is. All the millions of films you see. Can you pick one?
What, of this year or all time?
All time.
Oh, any time.
My favourite film, it's a bit of a boys' film, it's The Wild Bunch.
Really? The Wild Bunch? Oh. We prepared a Spinal Tap song, vaguely hoping you'd
No,
say
that
Spinal
is my
Tap.
second best
Good!
favourite film.
I'll go with the Spinal Tap.
Yeah,
Excellent.
it
All right,
goes
just to ease it along, you know, make them seem good.
Yeah, all of that. That's melding her gong gong gang gang gong song.
Sorry,
Which
was
isn't
that
featured in
it?
any film.
That was it.
Is that
Oh, I was
the thing you
expecting
prepared?
Prepared.
You need to get your tongue doing a rude thing, but I can't do it because it's 6 o'clock and the kids don't like flicky tongue at 6.
You can't do it anyway.
I
you
can.
can't.
Yes,
no,
you
you
can.
I can do it under
No,
the
you
table.
can't.
I can.
No, you can't. Go on, then.
Go on, under the table.
Go on, then.
Good God!
She is doing it.
Disgusting.
Now I've done
I've
flicky
seen
tongue.
that before somewhere.
I'm going to base an entire late night show around that, but it's not for now. It's not. For
Well, I've seen less.
now, which
This
is
is delicious.
got
it's
to do that
very
quick.
good, isn't it?
I finished mine.
I want to ask you a very probing
I was
question
scared
now.
because Jack quite obviously
But
didn't
not now
cook
because
that
he's
chicken.
talking, so I'll just wait.
He did cook the chicken. The chicken was completely cooked.
Good. Now the probing question: Which one of you do you think is the most
Probing.
intelligent?
Me?
Charlie naturally thinks he's the most intelligent.
But you are.
I am, yeah, there's no question about it.
And the most ambitious.
No, he's not.
Charlie.
Me. We won't
So
argue on
you're-
that one.
No.
The one that's not so clever, but
I have
very,
forced
very.
him to do nearly everything we do. Oh, I don't want to do the live show. Oh, go on.
So no ambition.
After the first night, oh, let's do a tour. Come on, let's do more. You know,
Do you not want to be
let's
on the
not do
telly?
a third series. Oh, let's do a third
sometimes,
series.
but you know,
It's not be all and end all.
no, you can have too much of anything, can't you?
Exactly. Good to keep up.
He
with, you know,
worries the
balanced
tide's going to
attitude.
turn. Everyone's just going to have a go at him and say he's useless
No,
and
we
rubbish.
never would, Paul.
Never would.
So he
Come
doesn't-
on.
So he just prefers.
No, you know, you just if your face is on telly too much, you know, I look at myself and just think, oh God, not him again, you know. So you know,
We
just
are
wary
a
of
lot at the
overkill.
What would you do if you weren't on the telly?
You sure you want me to answer that? Well,
Show me under the table what you do.
I don't know, concentrate on writing a bit more.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. We accept that answer.
What?
No. Writing.
Well, I'll do the other. I'll give you the truth if you like.
No, the writing was good.
Right, now it's time to reach down the back of... Sorry, quite itchy jersey on today. Let me do this a bit. Now it's time to reach down the back of the sofa of Chit Chat and pull out the mouldy peanuts of truth. It's the late lunch big 3. Now...
Did they prepare that?
Yeah, it did. Now, you two guys, you've been best mates for 20 years. But Charlie, how much do you really know about Paul? Think of me as Derek Beatty, if you will, because now...
It's easy.
In the...
There's a real similarity there, isn't it?
A 70-year-old bloke. Because in the style of Mr. and Mrs. Moi, as Derek Beatty, Paul would like you to don the headphones and go into the metaphorical soundproof
Where?
booth.
Which is basically facing me.
Just facing Perks.
okay, yeah.
There you go.
That'll do it.
Right.
Okay.
Charlie, we're going to ask you some questions now. Right, Charlie, what size shoes does Paul wear?
Ooh, about 8.
Start me up!
What is Paul's
Never stop.
What's Paul's favourite soup?
Soup, Jesus.
Would it be tomato, leek and potato, minestrone?
Tomato, let's see.
Okay. Which of these comedy noises would Paul find most amusing? A. B. Or 3. C. C3. Quite a long question, that.
Yeah, I'll go for A.
So it was the comedy, Gibbon and Scream.
Okay.
Okay, time to get Paul out of the soundproof.
Sorry to take you away from your precious metal track.
Oh.
I'm now going to ask you the same questions and see how many Charlie got
Oh,
right.
start me up. Do you know what he sings at the end? You'll make a dead man... Oh,
Let's not go there. Let's not go down that dark avenue. Now, OK, what size shoes do you wear?
8.
Yes, he was right.
How does he know that?
I said about
sounded
8.
a little bit odd about that.
No, he said
isn't it?
about 8.
You said about 8. Cool,
But he
that's
knows your shoe size. How's
I'm
that make you
worried
feel?
now.
OK, what's your favourite soup flavour?
Ooh, I mean, when I think about it. Leek and potato? Where did he go?
Is not the correct
Tomato?
answer.
Tomato.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
could have been.
1 out of 2, not bad. Which of these comedy noises do you find? It's quite a long item. You might want to sit back, have a glass of something.
OK.
Which
These
of these
3
comedy
noises.
noises would you find most amusing? Number 1.
Play them all again now.
A sad end to that one. B.
Was that 1 or 2?
C.
This is so laboured.
Could we just hear them again?
Dear. OK, the question should really be, do any of these comedy noises do you find any of them amusing? Which one would you find most amusing if you had to strain a smile?
Could you repeat the question, please?
A, B,
I'll
or
go-
C?
Which was the... Right,
Gibbon, an explosion.
I'll go
train.
for the train.
No, I'm afraid he didn't go. 1 out of 3.
believe this man.
My
Well,
advice
I want a
to you
divorce.
would be to never speak to each other again.
I think you pinpointed the problem there, is that none of them are actually funny.
I know.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a chuckle
Shall I
about
tell you what I'm
the
going to
train.
do? I'm going to go home and I'm going to take a long, hard think about the whole way we're doing this show.
And maybe in future if the
I
sounds
wouldn't
were
if I were you.
shorter as well.
OK, more pertinent short sounds. Join us after the break as I contemplate my navel and my own career in the mediocrity. And
Formula One racing later.
No, Charlie, we're
Just
joined
to
again by
really
Jack
raise
Davenport.
it up 1 notch.
Here's the sport. 5th gear that combines the magic, passion and screaming excitement of motor racing with the magic and screaming excitement of cakes. What is it? It's
Formula
Bun
Bun.
racing. See you in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome back here. Thank you for your cheering, but enough now. Welcome back to Late Lunch. I'm here in the lounge with Paul Whitehouse, who said he's the most intelligent of the two, and Charlie Higson, who said no, he's the most intelligent of the two. Plus, we have Saucy Jack Davenport,
Jack.
who cooked us burritos. Jack, they were top.
Join.
They were peachy, they were mint.
I was jealous. The sandwich was really dry and pretty horrible.
Really?
Fleece lady!
Fleecy did not deliver.
She said
on
they
the food
weren't
front.
hers, but I didn't believe her.
It's
to
the
be honest
easiest
with you.
excuse to make, isn't it?
Jack, this is Charlie. This is Paul. Jack, Charlie, Paul.
Hello there, Jack. Right, fleece, lady, fleece.
Lady, she know the nice
Give me
food.
something
Fleece,
that I can remember.
Fleece. Lady fleece.
That won't make it into any shops.
Right.
That at all.
Do any of
Oh
you
no,
like...
Fat Les is in the shops, isn't it?
That's true.
Controversial.
You say that.
Keith will do me, won't he, in a dark alley somewhere?
Yeah, that's it now.
Let's
for you.
hope.
Do any of you like motor racing? Motor racing.
Most of it.
That's a terrible shame, that, isn't it?
Jack, do you like motor racing?
Not really.
No.
Do you like buns, anyone? Buns.
I love buns.
You love buns.
Buns, we love buns.
We can deliver half of the
Buns
things that
we
you like.
love.
Buns we like, racing we don't. That's a shame because we have forged an uneasy, as you say, alliance between the two. Buns and racing. What is it, Paul? It's Formula Bun Racing. Do you see what we've done there?
Here we go, lads. Follow me. Follow me down.
Enjoy this.
Righty-ho.
Can I just concede now that Charlie probably is more intelligent than me?
He's not.
It'll become obvious here.
Jack,
Right.
I'd like
No,
you
it's not a
please to
test
be
of
our
intelligence.
impartial...
Isn't it? Oh, you could have
Flag
fooled
waving.
me.
Lads, I'm just telling Jack something about his flag.
Sorry.
Jack, I want you down to be our impartial race marshal,
I
if
will.
you would. Stand over there by the comedy
Well,
finish.
the smarty
Yeah,
finish.
and sort of wave the comedy flag as they come through.
If
at the
they
end.
come through.
OK, right, Paul and Charlie, you've each got one Formula Bun racer which you have to drive over Battenberg Bridge, between Black Forest Gatto and up Fruitcake Ramp. The first to cross the finish line near Jack, lovely Jack, impartial race marshal, the first person to finish is the winner.
Up
Here are your
fruitcake
controls.
ramp. That's easy for you, isn't it, Charlie?
Oh dear, Paul, white bun. White bun, or pink
Oh,
bun.
right.
When we practiced, that was mine.
And Paul is hundreds and thousands bun. So,
no.
band, some appropriate music, please.
Look, I'll get back. But,
Here we go. This is
Go,
Paul's.
lads.
Come on, lads, use
Well,
the
you didn't say
controls.
go.
Yes, go. Come on, Charlie.
Look.
It's not working. Here we go.
Stu's in
Is it working?
No.
There you
Not
go.
really.
Through Black Forest. Through Black
Lights on.
Forest.
oh, wrong way.
There you go.
Get out.
Come on.
I'm on
Charlie's
fruitcake
not
ramp.
working.
Wait for it.
Come on, Paul. Up Fruitcake Ramp. Charlie's following.
And again.
I've never been so humiliated in my life.
Petulant boy.
Next time, prepare.
Oh, Charlie,
back to the
I'm so
raspberry
sorry.
lounge.
Go back to the bosom. Go back to the bosom.
Oh,
I can
Charlie.
only apologise.
I would have won
You are
that.
the winner, doll.
I'm
There
really
you go.
sorry about Mr. Higson. I really am
His control
very
down.
sorry.
Back to the ranch. There you go.
The band working overtime. You won, Paul. How are you feeling right
I
now?
will dine out on that one for many years to come.
Or possibly just about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, the phone lines are about as busy as a pair of used tan tights in panto season. We'll go straight to line one. Hello.
Hello.
Is that Karen? You see, I'm Mystic Meg. I know your name. Who's your question for?
It's for everybody.
Excellent. Fire away.
I'd just like to know what's your favourite smell?
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 I'll tell you what it is at the moment, actually. What was your name again? Kathy?
Karen.
Karen. OK, Karen.
You've made a
My
good start.
favourite smell at the
with
moment is acetone.
that. Oh, nail varnish remover.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's slightly pungent, that one, though.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying it at the moment, so I've been doing a little bit of painting with enamel paints. And there's similar smells. That's acetone, isn't it?
Yeah, OK.
Yeah?
It's acetone.
They are, well, you know.
Charlie, how about you? Disgraced
Manly
racer.
answer there.
OK.
The smell of a child's hair.
Cute dad. The smell of a child, because you've got a very small baby.
I've got
What
it's
make of
my
baby
third
is it?
one now, another third boy, Sydney,
boy.
who's 4 weeks old.
And he has lovely smelling hair and handy. Jack, what's your favourite smell?
Bacon with a hangover.
Yes, I agree with that. Bacon.
What, the bacon's got the
The
hangover?
bacon's got the
Let's
hangover.
have-
If it's
let's
hangover as well, that's always good.
Post-booze bacon.
Oh, you can get a pig drunk.
What's your
I'll do it
favourite...
every
Karen, what's your favourite smell? Or have you left us? Disgusted.
No, I'm here. I think my smell has to be the smell of success when Spurs win.
Oh,
Spurs win.
Georgie
You haven't
Graham.
smelled that in a
Rare
while.
smell then.
Are you a Spurs fan?
Oh,
You're sort of
yeah.
marginally, yeah, you know.
Oh, well, good luck then. with your smell of success and everything. Cheers, Karen. Mel in the audience.
Come on, you dons. Come on, you dons.
Anyway, hello there. Lovely. Cling closely. Cling close. What's your name? Your name's Lee. I just said it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Who? What's your question?
My question is to all of you.
Okay.
And if you could get anything from a stationery shop you wanted, what would it be?
From a where?
A stationery shop.
What, without them knowing?
Stationery?
Without paying for
I
it?
think it's stationers. Is it stationers?
Stationery shop.
Yeah. That's a dirty question. I love
I
stationery.
love stationery.
Yeah, so do I.
And
Yeah,
you
no.
can't beat a good big pad of fresh, white, unused...
Heavy vellum.
Yes.
Because that can become anything,
Yeah.
particularly the hands of a talented writer like myself.
The smell of a child's
I
hair.
could write a novel on
Fresh white
it.
paper.
A series of The Fast Show or something, and, you know, the
I like
possibilities are endless.
What about you, Paul? Does stationery do it for you, or
Yeah, I can
He
see
likes
its appeal.
biros.
I can see its appeal. No, I don't.
are you a fountain pen man or a biro man?
I like the idea of the fountain pen, but I'd go with the biro.
The scratchy reality is not good.
Yeah.
Jack, what does it for you in the old stationery department?
Well, you used to be able to get these really funny shaped erasers in Double H Smiths in the 70s, but you can't anymore. So I'd like to get a bag of them if I could.
The ones that smell.
You want a time machine and all then?
Yeah, oh yeah. I want a time machine and the, yeah.
Or any
The
specific
man,
funny
the man wants everything. We're going to go against the phone.
Can I go back,
Can't
actually?
get them anymore.
Go back where?
Just to the stationers again.
Okay.
Briefly. I won't be in there long.
We can stop there.
One
Go on
of
to the next
those
call, yep.
envelopes that you can't bend.
Jiffy bag?
I like Jiffy bag or one of them. They,
But with a cardboard in it.
Yeah,
for putting
they come.
photographs.
Oh, no,
they
I'm
come
with
in handy
you.
occasionally,
Yeah. That's
When?
specific stationery, that is. It's marginal stationery. Line 2, I think it's Richard.
Hello there.
Am I right?
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
Richard.
Hello.
Who's your question for?
It's for everybody.
OK.
It's what has everyone got in their pockets?
What have they all got in their pockets? Jack, that leads me to you.
Some cash and a lighter.
Some cash and a lighter. OK, any advance on
A
that?
smoker, perhaps.
Yeah.
Is your man watching?
No.
OK. Now, Charlie, how about you? What's in your pockets? That's
Oh, dear.
Look at the way the fawn just blends
I
from
wonder now.
trouser to shoe.
Now we'll see the smell of a child's hair, the white paper, what's in his pockets. He's a little bit tight-lipped about that, isn't he?
It's a knife.
A knife? A knife?
A murderer, I think.
Yeah, OK. Let's gloss over that. OK, Paul, what's in your pockets?
Money.
Money.
Just money.
Nothing else?
No.
No
Key.
knives?
A millionaire, perhaps.
We're to Mel in the audience.
What you got in your pockets, Nicola?
Nothing.
You got no pockets?
Got no pockets. I'm
OK,
scared.
all right, crashing on. Who's here a question for, and what is that question?
It's all of them.
Okay.
And what are you most frightened of?
Oh. OK. Oh, it's there's really thinking about it. Put a clock on this one.
time.
Okay.
Full of
Questions
fear,
like
though.
that by the response there.
Yeah, OK.
Blimey.
Any taxing questions, apparently, reduce them to silence.
Yeah.
Fire, actually.
Fire.
Because of what happened.
I was meant to ask, how did your girlfriend with a weak bladder put it out? Did she stand on a stool?
It was very full, her bladder at the time, so in fact,
Right
it was
time,
over in a
right
half.
place.
But you do know for electrical fires you should use foam.
You should. Well,
She can't do that,
You'd
can
have-
she?
It's why I love her so.
You're a lucky man. I'll tell you
specialised
what,
skill.
mate. You want to hold on to her, she is gold.
She's mint. From phone to caller 3. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Who's your question for?
Charlie.
Charlie, OK.
I want to know what's his favourite Christmas song.
Favourite Christmas song? None. No, no, Silent Night. I sing it to my children at Christmas.
While you're smelling their hair?
Yes.
And writing.
And writing little poems to them.
On fresh vellum.
With your knife.
Sharpening my knife.
Charlie, I'm sorry your car didn't work. I feel we've let you down, mate. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I won't hold it against you.
Oh, is that what we're blaming it on now? A technical problem?
Well, it's motor failure. It's mechanical failure. Do you go for Christmas songs, Paul?
Hey, I'm on a sucker for him, yeah. You know the one that goes chestnuts roasting on an open
Fire.
My daughter is having a sort of love affair with chestnuts, and we're not allowed to sing it because she treats them as her friends.
Oh,
So the idea of them in a fire.
And they sang a song at
and she
school.
thinks they're being roasted.
Yeah, so
like
she
real burning.
really won't have it. And apparently they sang some song at school about chestnuts roasting, and she just threw a fit and stopped them singing it. And they can't sing it now.
Oh, dear.
I'm afraid, sadly, it's time to wind up things now, Sue. So
it's okay, I'm on board.
So when I bang the highway code down on the table like so,
okay,
I'd like you all to perform an emergency start.
All right, I'll prepare myself in the relevant way. Okay, thanks to our magnificent guest today, Jack Davenport, for being a tasty dish, as well as making one, and Paul Whitehouse, Charlie Higson for being here. Join us next week when Big Ron will be cooking for Lulu and Kavanagh.
Yes.